Okay. Look at these things. Oh my God, look at that thing. Someone, unfortunately my son is not a gardener. They should have been picked maximum that size, but oh my goodness. Hey guys, Doc. Yes, I'm back home after 6 weeks. I've got so much stuff to hit you guys with. You're not going to want to miss it over the next few weeks. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, everything we're doing, all these procedures, I'm going to show you the transformed lawn across the street. All that stuff is covered in the Bermuda Lawn Guide, because people are going to say, what did you do to that lawn? Because it's amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing. When you see what that lawn has done while we've been gone, we just followed the Bermuda Lawn Guide to take a lawn that was solid weeds and transformed it into solid Bermuda in one season. So get the Bermuda Lawn Guide, click subscribe, and I'm about to walk you around, and I'm going to show you some good things and some bad things about when we came home after 6 weeks, nothing being done to the lawn except for being cut, no treatments, nothing, and no one really here to take care of any of my plants, gardens, or anything. Oh, it's going to be scary. Hold on. So before we start talking about my lawn, which actually doesn't look that bad, surprisingly, we haven't been here for 6 weeks and nothing's been done to the lawn except it's been cut. So all the treatments, all the humichar, everything we've been doing, the dirt booster, has really paid off, because this lawn has not seen anything for 6 weeks. It's healthy, it's green, looks pretty good. I am going to do a summer scalp on this lawn though, because it's getting to the point where it starts to get some of that yellow scalpy kind of looks, so you don't want to miss that. One of the first things I want to do is not go to my lawn, but I want to go across the street and I want to show you something amazing. Yeah, the zinnias, look at this. Isn't that amazing? This is all from seed. We came back. This is 6 weeks later after seed. That's crazy. Anyways, I digress. Across the street, we took over that new lawn that was almost all solid weeds, and I want to walk over there and show you that update. So if you've been following my videos, you're going to be shocked, because this is what you can do. I did videos on it. They're up. This is what you can do to a lawn basically in one season. Okay, so if you don't know, we had neighbors buy the house over here that was a rental house, and I got talking to them. I said, let me help you out. So we did some treatments over there. We've been putting down, for them, I've been putting down PGF Balance and PGF Complete. We put down weed killers. We put down humichar. We did all the necessary stuff. 6 weeks later now, after we get some rain and some growing season, look at this. So this is the test patch over here. Look how good that looks. And he's cutting this with a riding lawnmower with a 0 turn. He's doing a really good job. If you remember in one of my previous videos, this area right here was all solid dirt. This was all solid dirt, and look at it. Man, it's just amazing what a little bit of proper care will do. But I think the biggest thing that you'll want to see is this right here. Look at that. That is amazing. We went from almost all weeds to doing the basic care program, and now look at it. Let me try and find an old video and show you what this looked like last year. Take a look over here. What do we got? We got clovers. Look at this. So we've got clovers, we've got crabgrass. There's just all kinds of weeds in here. Everything. This is a weed smorgasbord. Dandelions. Everything that you could think of. Yes, this is true. This is the same lawn. Matter of fact, this area over here is owned by this house over here, which is a rental, and I got tired of looking at it, so I took it over. So, this, my friends, believe it or not, this is Bermuda sod. Ooh, the sun came out. So those are some amazing results. Now on that lawn over there, we did weed treatments. We did pre-emergent. We put down PGF Balance over there and PGF Complete. Humichar, we did all the treatments, and then we left it. and it looks fantastic. Let me show you my front lawn, which is probably the worst it's looked probably in 2 years. And a lot of this has to do with the simple fact that it's just been cut at half, cut at half, cut at half. So there's mine. It's not bad, but you can start to see some of that yellowing and scalping. We're going to come in here and do a summer scalp. We're going to take this down some, and then we're going to treat it. I'll treat it with Dirt Booster, PGF Complete, and a little bit of PGF Balanced, and then we'll give it another cut and get it nice, thick, and green again, but a little bit yellowy looking, just because of we've just been cutting it 1/2 inch and nothing else has been done. Okay, so one quick note. This is just sort of a insider look at something. I have asked, a couple of months ago, I asked Anderson's, I came up with a concept for a new product. Their laboratory has been working on this for the past month or so, and they finally came out with it, and I'm going to show it to you. You're the first ever to see it. This is a really, really cool product that I had a concept for because it fills a certain need for the homeowner. Cool season, warm season, everyone. It's a granular product that acts like a liquid. And you want to hit subscribe because I will be showing you this product over the next couple weeks. I'll be doing some testings on it. And it should be pretty cool. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that. I came home and it was delivered to the house while I was gone. I'm so excited, so excited. I got a video coming out. We brought in, down at the beach house, we brought in 3 truckloads of this black organic sandy dirt. So we put like 3 to 5 inches all over the front yard down there. What's the problem? The problem is I need to soil test that, because I'm a little concerned about the phosphorus level and maybe the pH. So I brought home a sample of it, and I'm getting ready to put it in a bag, and I'm going to send it off to Clemson and have some testing done. I really want you guys, if you haven't gotten a soil test done, man, get a soil test done. I did a soil test down at the beach house, but the problem is I have no idea what this soil is like, and I'm bringing in a bunch of it. So I want to test that to see if I need to make any adjustments. Down there, because it's so sandy, we have high phosphorus. Here, real clay soil, we're low on phosphorus. So anyways, that's just a quick note. Here's another quick note. If any of you guys are golfers and you know what the Solheim Cup is, the Solheim Cup is the country against country. It's the LPGA version of that. And this year it's being played at Iverness Country Club in Ohio. The superintendent, the head greenskeeper up there, is probably one of the best known in the United States. Fantastic. He's incredible. He had some weak areas up there because it used to be farmland. So the Andersons is doing some sponsoring up there. They shipped up a huge amount of Dirt Booster up there. And we'll have some footage a little later on of the Dirt Booster actually being applied to that. So if you watch the Solheim Cup, I think it's in August, you'll actually see areas where Dirt Booster was actually applied to their weak areas. That's pretty cool. Now, Dirt Booster was initially started formed for gardens, but we've been using it this year on our lawns, and let me tell you what, man, it's been doing fantastic. It's humichar and organic matter, clean corn concentrates, molasses particles, plus the microbial pack, and he's been having fantastic results with it up there, helping improve these areas that have really low organic matter. So just keep an eye out for that. I thought I'd pass that along. I think it's important to note, this is a really important note. I left my son here with just some basic instructions on cutting. He has no experience in lawn care. This is his first year using a lawnmower, so he knows nothing about it. I said, basically just come back here and cut, water the gardens, take care of the pool. That's pretty much it, 6 weeks. So there's some things that really need a lot of work around here. Let me just show you some of the cool stuff that we walked in the backyard and said, wow. So these are actually just wildflower seeds that I threw down in here. Look at those things. Again, look at my wildflowers and zinnias here. And so you can get kind of a feel for just how big these things are. These are huge. They're over 30. They're getting close to, some of these are 4, almost 5 feet tall. But this goes down. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? This goes all the way down the fence here. Then it continues down. I'm so happy with my zinnias. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? Let's talk about some of the bad. There's some bad. Knockout roses just look horrible. We're going to come through here. We're going to cut the living crap out of these, get these back into shape. The pool, we had a leak before we left, and we have to get a new liner. That still hasn't been done. Thank you, COVID. And you can't get people to work around here. The backyard, like I said, the backyard looks really good. I'm surprised. I thought it would look a lot worse. I thought it would be more scalpy looking. But in going through the drought we went through, I'm really happy with it. So again, we're going to scalp this down a little bit and redo it. Now here's a shocker for you. Because of the drought situation, because of the heat, because of the new seed I put down, we lost the putting green. I told my son, I said, no, just don't worry about watering it anymore. Look at it. It's sad. So this was a mix of bent and blue, and it just completely burned out. Look at that. So this is going to be a project we're going to work on. The putting green has disappeared. I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. Yeah, I probably need to really get some Bermuda down there. Okay, the fairway project. This is something that's really interesting. Remember the fairway project? We did an overseed with annual rye, and it was full of weed seeds. And we came out here and we treated this stuff so many times that we actually almost killed the Bermuda that was here. So we're going to replant. Look at this. Look at this. So I'm going to come in here and reseed this with Bermuda. That's a project that's coming up. Let's talk about vegetable gardens real quick. So the vegetable gardens are basically just dirt booster put in there. We threw in a bunch of wildflowers, and we told you this year what we're going to do is we're just going to let these grow like a wild field and just see what happens. Just like the farmer guy did. Mixed in a whole bunch of stuff. My son knows nothing about gardening, and so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have the Good Witch come over, and we're going to start to work on these because they got a little out of hand. So you can see the gardens look okay, but they definitely I need to get some more dirt booster in there on these gardens. I think that the amount of wild grass and wildflowers we have is just overwhelming. This whole thing is overwhelmed. Let me give you an example. Like, look at this. These are wildflowers. These are all wildflowers growing in here amongst all the tomatoes. Is this crazy or what? Look at this. This is all wildflowers. And some of these are actually killing off or hurting my pepper production. But look at this. Just weeds and wildflowers, and look at the vegetables. So yes, I'm going to come in here and we're going to get this back under control. We're going to boost it up. But here's the funny thing. My son has been picking produce out of here for the past 4 weeks. Tons of produce. I came home yesterday, and let me show you the video from yesterday of what I pulled out of here. Oh my goodness. So we've been gone for 6 weeks. Now, you know what I did with the gardens this year? I just threw in a whole bunch of wildflowers, grasses, and plants, and just let them go. Everything is out of control, but I got to show you this. Now, my son's been coming by basically watering, and he's been pulling tons of tomatoes and cucumbers and squash and zucchini. So today I came by, and look what I pulled so far. This has got to be 40 pounds. You have got to see some of this real quick. Let me get some of these tomatoes out of here. I just put some in the fridge too. Oh, my goodness. But you have got to see some of these zucchinis. Look at this. Look at the cucumbers. Okay. Look at these things. Oh my God, look at that. Someone, unfortunately my son is not a gardener. They should have been picked maximum that size, but oh my goodness. I told you we haven't used any fertilizers this year. We've just been using the dirt booster, and we did this wild, crazy planting just for the hell of it. Oh, they're so happy to be home. Man, I'll tell you what, I have got 2 or 3 weeks of just non-stop work ahead of me cleaning this place up. But it doesn't look horrible, I'll be honest. Look at the nuts. The fairway project, that's going to be an interesting. The green, I don't know what I'm going to do. The gardens are going to take a full week of work to recover them. All this stuff has to be redone. I got milky weeds growing everywhere. My sunflowers, remember the sunflowers? Look at them. They've all released all their seeds. Dude, I got a lot of work ahead of me. You walk away from your yard for 6 weeks and do nothing to it. You come back and you're like, oh my God, what has gone on here? But this little experiment here really was incredible. Again, the whole point of this was to follow Gabe's video on not a monoculture, but a multiculture garden where you just let weeds grow and you plant wildflowers and you mix it all up, and it's done really well. The problem is I haven't been adding any dirt booster, and I probably need to, because I have so much vegetation in here. They're just draining nutrients out of here. I may, for the first time, throw some PGF balance on this, just quickly to hit it. But man, this is just, there's so much produce being produced out of here. And I still have, look at all this. Look at all these tomatoes and everything else going on here. So, I don't know, man. I'm just like overwhelmed. My mind is just, it's hard to sort of go over all this. I'm seeing zucchinis everywhere. Everywhere I walk, I've got more. Look at this. There's a zucchini here. There's a zucchini here. There's 2 sitting in there. There's 1 in the back there. Oh my goodness. And I guarantee you, I have got 200, 300 tomatoes on the vines sitting here. This is just nuts. I mean, you can see I got like wildflowers here, and then up under here, look at all these tomatoes. All just coming in, all just crazy, all through here. This is insane. Look at this plant, never grew upright. It only grew sideways, but it is so loaded with tomatoes. Look at this. Look at that. I may just leave that one down on the ground and see what the hell happens. You got to experiment. I've got cucumber plants growing into my tomato plants. Folks, the next 2 or 3 weeks is going to be very interesting. You're going to want to watch these videos. Look at that fairway project. I got to reseed that whole thing. I got to figure out how I'm going to reseed that green, but we're going to scalp this. We're going to treat it. Hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.